covering the villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Well, it looks like we're getting into a little more of a wet pattern, which is a really good thing for Florida, right?
I mean, we had a great slug of rain going into Wednesday night. As promised, most of it came after dinner time, so a little proof of performance there. Just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, we got quite a bit of rain Wednesday night, and that's on the heels of the rain that we had last weekend. So as far as our drought situation goes, we are doing a little bit better. It's not great, but we're making baby steps in the right direction. Let's talk about your Friday. As we go into Friday, we are going to be looking at partly sunny skies, so a mix of high and mid-level clouds with temperatures in the upper 80s. As we head into the afternoon, just like the past few days, we do run the risk for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So if you're out on the golf course or sitting by the pool, kind of scan the sky, listen for those rumbles of thunder, and maybe keep one eye on the radar. As soon as you hear those rumbles of thunder, you really do need to go indoors. I know Florida's flat. Sometimes we can see lightning from a distance, hear thunder from a distance, but you do need to keep an eye on it. Now, let's talk about our drought situation. As I said, it's getting a little bit better. Just really quickly, we are just going to show you that we are no longer under an extreme drought in the villages. Now we are under a severe drought. So that's why I say it's not perfect, but it is steps in the right direction. Of course, we'll talk more about this in my full forecast in just a little bit. TK?
Thank you, Ashley. Well, when we think of coloring, we think of our grandkids pulling out the burnt sienna and aquamarine Crayolas and cartoon-inspired coloring books. But coloring isn't just for kids anymore. Adult coloring is becoming more popular as a way to relax and de-stress. And guess what? There's a club for that right here in the villages.
It can be very intricate, but what we like best about this group is there's no pressure. We take our time. It's easy. When I started in 2015, we had 100 people. And then for years and years, we had 50. And then COVID came. And now we have about 10 to 12, depending, what's happening on the first and the third Wednesday of every month. These girls have been with me for years, and everybody has their own method. There's no right or wrong, and some of them in this class, they are just fabulous. You would almost think that they were paintings in themselves. We use gel pens, we use magic markers, we use makeup, we use pencil, and so it's a very nice variety. Just the fact of knowing these people for so long, and we do get new people, and I teach them how to color. Give them hints about the most efficient way to color. And then, we go into shading and things like that, and sparkle, give the picture a little pizzazz. Come here. I have my own materials, and the first or second visit, you can use everything I have so that you get a feel for a gel pen, pencil, that kind of stuff. And then you'll know what you like so that when you go and buy it, you're not wasting your money. And I also have lots of pictures that you can color when you come.
Later in the show, old bowling equipment is being repurposed for a good cause. We'll explain.
And our pattern is going to turn somewhat unsettled as we head into the weekend and next week. We are going to tap into some much needed tropical moisture. I'll explain right after the break. But before we head to break, let's check out your UV index for Friday. It is going to be around a 7, which is still high. So despite the fact that we will have high and mid-level clouds, you can still get a decent burn if you don't put on enough sunscreen. That burn time right around 30 minutes. So make sure you slather on the SPF. I would recommend at least SPF 30. And if you're going to be in and out of the pool, make sure you keep reapplying throughout the day. And of course, on days like this, you always want to stay hydrated. Just take care of yourselves, take care of your pets as well.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
I'm Lily, here with your Recreation Roundup. Celebrate Global Running Day by getting active and enjoying the outdoors with fellow villagers. Join the fun and race your pace along the Nadine Trail. The route begins on Sunset Island near Olympia Recreation and is approximately 2 miles long. Whether you choose to run or walk, this event is a great way to stay active and enjoy the community. All registered participants who are residents will receive commemorative running socks. Register online at districtgov.org or visit any of your at-your-service locations to sign up today. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original hard copy Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facility should be followed at all times.
Can it really make a difference on the comfort and the efficiency when it comes to paying the bills?
Absolutely. So one of the first things homeowners actually comment on is that comfort and then those energy savings. So here in Florida, where we have that heat and humidity, a lot of times our homes can feel almost uneven, where you'll notice that little hot draft or that room that just won't quite cool down. Well, with Renewal by Andersen, our beautiful products are custom built and energy efficient. So homeowners really notice a big difference in both of those aspects, as well as noise reduction, which is a nice benefit. Our Fibrex material is actually naturally more insulating than aluminum or vinyl, and because it's all custom, we have that great fit which helps avoid that air leakage and just keep the house nice and comfortable and add up to those cost savings.
These windows are not like aluminum like the old new fashioned windows. It's what did you call it, Fibrex material? How does that affect when you've got the sun, salt air, wind, storms coming in? It makes a difference.
Absolutely. So our Fibrex material is an exclusive composite material that combines the strength and durability of wood with those low maintenance benefits of vinyl. And it's actually 2 times stronger than vinyl. So it's a great product that helps, again, with that energy efficiency we talked about earlier, but also those intense climate conditions that we experience here in Florida. Beyond that, our glass all handles those intense UV rays that we experience as well, which can actually lead to fading of your furniture and your floors over time. So our products are truly made with these superior materials. Renewal by Andersen is actually the full service replacement division of Andersen Windows, which is a brand customers have known and loved for 120 plus years. So over that time, we've really refined both our materials and our processes.
Don't let a broken HVAC system break your budget. Get the comfort you need now with 0% financing on a new HVAC system. Get comfortable today, pay later. Call M&S Air Conditioning today.
Here's your Villages forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
So as I was mentioning before, we had a decent slug of rain going into Wednesday night, and that's on the heels of the other pop-up showers and thunderstorms we've had for the days leading up to that, even going into this past weekend where we had all of that rain last Saturday. So let's talk about the numbers just from the last 48 hours. So at Ladyfish Avenue, that was one of the higher spots, picking up 1.7 inches of rain. We're right around 1.6 through Gonzales Lane, Brownwood, right into Spanish Springs, Middleton picking up about 1.5 inches, almost 1.3 inches around James Island Terrace. Here at Lake Sumter Landing, just over an inch there, and coming in just under an inch from Wine Palm Way to Sawgrass Grove all the way to Nutmeg Court. So taking from different places around the Villages, but most places picked up over an inch of rain, and boy did the lightning put on a show. Florida is so flat that you can hear the thunder from a distance, you can see the lightning from a distance. So in Middleton, I mean, there was a lightning show for a good 3 hours. So if you were sitting out on your lanai like I was, again, not always the best situation when the lightning's close by, but yeah, we got a good show from that. But let's talk about all the rainfall we picked up recently. It is slowly but surely helping our drought situation. So this is the latest drought monitor that updated on Thursday. You can see that the Villages, from basically the far southern point of Marion County right through the northern parts of Lake and Sumter County, are now out of the extreme drought, but still under a severe drought. Most of Marion County is still under an extreme drought, but specifically where we are in the Villages, that situation is improving. So you can see the severe drought still plugging up about 92, almost 93% of the state. So we're not in a great situation, but at least in a slightly better situation. So let's talk about our deficit here. Now, year-to-date rainfall coming in just under 10 inches, but by this time we should be right around 12 inches. So we're only running in about a 2-inch deficit at this point, which is certainly better than we were just a few weeks ago when we were almost in a 5 or 6-inch deficit. So we're doing better, but keep in mind, this all is not absorbing into the ground. It's not getting down into that groundwater. It's not getting into our water table. So we still need a significant amount of rain over the next several months. All right, let's talk about your Friday. Friday, we do have another chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And when we're not dodging the raindrops, we are going to see partly sunny skies. So again, that mix of high and mid-level clouds with temperatures in the upper 80s. As we head through Friday night, we are going to see partly to mostly cloudy skies. It should be a mostly dry night. Temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s there. Now Saturday, yeah, we're looking at high and mid-level clouds again. A few thunder showers are likely, and some of our high-resolution computer models are picking up that those thunder shower threats may not just be limited to the afternoon. Some may kind of sneak in the morning. So we're going to get into a situation over the next several days where you consistently need to keep an eye on the radar if you're heading out in the morning or if you're going to be heading out in the afternoon. One thing's for sure, I think we're going to enjoy the fact that temperatures are going to come down a little bit and we'll get a slight reprieve from that searing heat. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 80s on Saturday, and that's exactly where those numbers are going to stay as we go into the upcoming weekend. Now, before I get to your 7-day forecast, I want to talk about something really cool. We have a slew of shuttle launches coming up, or rocket launches, I really should say. So going into your Friday, there are going to be 2 launches. The first one is set to go at 7:52 in the morning. That'll be the Falcon 9 rocket. And then in the evening, the Atlas V rocket is set to take off right around at 7:33. But of course, these dates and times are always subject to change, whether it's for a mechanical issue or potentially a weather issue. Now, Saturday, we also have 2 launches. The Falcon 9 set to go up around 8 o'clock, but notice the Vulcan, which we don't talk about very often, is set to go up at 8 o'clock as well. Now, they can't go up simultaneously, so they could be within a few minutes of each other. Next Tuesday, this is also one I have not seen take off, the New Glenn rocket is set to lift off at 2:04 in the afternoon, and then Wednesday, June 3rd, the Falcon 9 rocket is going to take off again. That's going to be not in the middle of the night, but in the very wee early morning hours of Wednesday at 4:02. All right, let's get to your 7-day forecast, where, as I said, those rocket launches, weather is going to play a factor. Even though, obviously, we're not at the Space Coast, we run the risk for seeing some pop-up showers and thunderstorms across most of the state, including the Space Coast. So going into Monday, temperatures are going to be in the mid-80s once again. We could see more clouds and sunshine at times with the chance for some passing showers and thunderstorms. And that is going to be the case as we go through Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way into next Thursday. Our average high for this time of year is about 90 degrees. We've been in the low 90s for the past several days. So mid to upper 80s, okay, you probably don't feel a big difference there, especially with the fact that the humidity is still going to be high. But I think we'll notice a little bit of a difference as the temperatures come down going into next week. So you still want to take care of yourselves, take care of your pets as well. It's still going to be very muggy outside, and for some of you, it may be uncomfortable to spend an extended period of time outdoors. But I think overall, we're looking forward to the rain. We're looking forward to the slight cool down. We're all about positivity here in the Villages, right? Remember, you can keep up to date with our latest forecasts right here on VNN. You can tune your radio to WVLG and check us out in the Villages Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Coming up, the Village's cheerleaders are doing more than cheering. They're supporting young women in crisis right here in our community. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27 441, one block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
Love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Some might see a pile of old bowling shoes and dusty bowling balls and think there's a yard sale on the horizon. But for one bowling enthusiast, it's a chance to give local kids a shot at something bigger. What started off with residents dropping off old bowling gear has now turned into a full-blown mission for Chris Warden, manager at Bowlers Mart inside Fiesta Bowl. His mission is to take used bowling equipment and repurpose it to fuel the dreams of the next generation of bowlers. Earlier this month, Warden loaded up his truck and hauled 1,400 pounds of equipment to kids at Fort White High School and the Lake City Youth League. Warden delights in the opportunity to get kids who might not have the resources to get out on the lanes and try the sport for themselves. He hopes these donations will plant seeds for the future and allow some of the kids to stick with it. He also hopes this annual effort will continue to grow in the community. He says the next Bowlers donation event is planned for the same time next year. We'll be sure to keep you posted. Coming up, as we approach the 250th birthday of America, the Villages is preparing a plethora of celebratory shows in honor of the big event.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
During our Memorial Day sale, Renewal by Andersen is offering you the freedom of 24 months of special financing. That's right, enjoy no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. But wait, there's more. When you choose Renewal by Andersen energy efficient replacement windows, you'll enjoy indoor comfort and lower energy costs, no matter what Florida weather brings. And they're custom built right here in the USA, ensuring the perfect fit for your home. So give us a call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll. Delighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Village's house party on your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
The best mix of music. The songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Two resident groups are doing their part to help celebrate an American milestone. Audiences can experience a little song and a little dance all in one show thanks to the efforts of Music in Motion and You'll Sing Along. It's all a part of celebrating the nation's semi-quincentennial. The combined forces of the resident vocal group and dance troupe will present God Bless America, celebrating 250 years of freedom at 6:30 p.m. June 7th at the Savannah Center. You're encouraged to sing along with some of your familiar favorites. Tickets for Village's residents and their guests are $20 and are available by sending an email to the addresses shown. Proceeds will go to the USO and Village's Honor Flight. The Village's cheerleaders once again turned community spirit into community support recently by making a sizable donation to a good cause. Founded more than 20 years ago, Hands of Mercy Everywhere serves girls who are homeless, pregnant, parenting, or considered at risk of sex trafficking. The nonprofit operates homes and a learning center in Marion and Lake counties and works closely with foster care and community-based agencies. The Village's cheerleaders, a longtime fixture at local events, parades, and holiday celebrations, with about 30 members, has remained a visible part of community life for decades. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the town square's nightly performances. But first, here's a look at some shows to look forward to in the days ahead, brought to you by the Village's Entertainment.
I'm a dog lover, I'm a dog owner. A lot of villagers have pets, cats, dogs. You got to worry about going potty inside. You got to worry about those claws and paws. If you are a pet owner, what kinds of considerations do you need to make before you invest in flooring?
For example, some people love hardwood floors. Hardwood floors can be more scratch prone, so if you got a large dog with large toenails, that could scratch the flooring. Tile is pretty, supervious to anything. It's pretty hard to damage tile, maybe the grout a little bit. And then the carpet side of it, for years, the people would say you don't want carpet with pets. But nowadays, with some of the new pet Premier carpets and things like that, it's like one of the best surfaces to put in the flooring for pets.
When it comes to replacing and updating flooring, what do people need to think about? Is it just about taste? Maybe you think, my tastes have changed, I want to replace something because of decor. Or are there really time limits on how long things last?
Flooring is pretty strong now and stuff, and as long as you maintain it well, flooring can last a long time. We find more changes our preference. Like for example, maybe they had tile and now, you're getting a little older and stuff and it's a little too hard on your feet. For somebody standing in the kitchen cooking and things like that, staying on a hard floor can be tough for people on their legs and their feet. So, that's a big thing that we hear all the time. Slip resistance. You have to be careful. Some floors are slipperier than other floors. And that's something a lot of people don't think, but you need to take that into consideration, before you put in new flooring in your home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
Get this exceptional offer on 2026 Cadillac Optiq models. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Welcome back. Well, Ashley, the other night there was some lightning in the area and I needed to get in the shower. This has been a fear of mine for the longest time, is taking a shower during a lightning storm. What do you say about that?
People do it. I don't know how comfortable I would be, just because when you have so much lightning, you never know what it's going to strike. And I think that's the biggest concern. If it was one of those, you get a quick passing thunder shower and it's quickly moving on, that's one thing. But in the situation of Wednesday night, it was consistent.
Yes.
And you can get what we call out of the blue strikes, where the lightning comes out of the thunderstorm. It doesn't necessarily have to be overhead, and sometimes those can actually be very, very scary. So let's talk about, yes, unfortunately, the potential for a passing thunder shower as we go into Friday night. I know, unfortunately, we've been in situations where the squares have had to close early because of rain. Hopefully that doesn't happen on Friday, but there is that chance. So let's talk about who's going to be taking the stage Friday evening. If you're heading up to Sawgrass, you can see Pavani's band, and at Sumter Landing, it's going to be the Brothers Jukebox taking the stage. If you're heading to Brownwood, you can see Uncle Bob's Rock Shop, and then at Spanish Springs, the Fire Rhythms Band is going to be taking the stage. And Eastport has live entertainment Friday evening. You can see Blue Stone Circle. Now, I have a temperature of 85 degrees there, but if there was a passing shower before that time hits, just remember that temperature could be even cooler. And also don't forget June 1st, so next Monday, the times change. Live entertainment is going to be 6 to 10.
Thanks for that reminder, Ashley. Well, that's all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for our weekend show, Play It Forward, and be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that Active Villages lifestyle. We'll see you.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.